So I've been using and loving the Microsoft Band 2 for a while now, but despite all of its great qualities, which I talked about in the review, Microsoft does seem to have some quality control issues. I had to return the device about 5 times. It broke again, and I thought, that's it, I'm going to try something new. So I bought myself the Garmin Vivoactive HR, and I must say, it's rather splendid. When I first got my hands on the Vivoactive HR, I was actually a little bit disappointed. It feels a little flimsy and plasticky in the hands, and the screen is very dim. Certainly a step down from the Microsoft Band 2, and also not half as clear as the promotional materials made it look. On the plus side, the full colour display is a bit fancier than the Fitbit Surge at least, and it's nice that you can download custom watch faces too. It's comfy enough as well, though a little on the large side to be truly practical. But a fitness tracker shouldn't be a fashion statement anyways, and this device has got it where it counts. For starters, it comes packed with all the sensors you might need, including the heart rate monitor, altimeter, compass, GPS, pedometer, etc. And these all allow you to track everything you'd expect, such as your daily activity, your sleep quality and all manner of activities like running, swimming, cycling, weightlifting, skiing, walking and more. While many of these features are fairly standard on fitness trackers these days, what I like about the Vivoactive HR is that nothing's left out. There are no compromises. For example, many devices like the Microsoft Band 2 and Fitbit Surge aren't waterproof, but the Vivoactive HR is safe up to 5 meters, meaning you can swim with it. Other devices leave out the GPS, making them poor choices as running watches, or they aren't very good for weightlifting. The Gear Fit 2, for example, doesn't let you use the heart rate monitor during workouts. The Vivoactive HR, on the other hand, doesn't make those kind of compromises, and another example of this is the battery life, which can last up to 7 days on a single charge, even when using the GPS and other things regularly. And that GPS actually gets an upgrade as well, seeing as the Vivoactive HR is capable of using GLONASS to connect more quickly and get more accurate location data. This is Garmin, better known for their sat-navs after all. All this is made possible thanks to a great heart rate sensor. While no wrist-worn heart rate sensor is going to be perfect, this one does take a lot of readings and seems to be at the front of the pack for accuracy. And there is also the option to pair it with a more accurate Garmin chest strap if you want to. More importantly, it uses a smart update frequency, which is something you don't hear that much about. This means it won't just check your heart rate once every 10 minutes regardless of what you're doing throughout the day, and that allows it to give more accurate information regarding your calories burned. It doesn't miss any quick runs to the shop, for example, or sexy pillow fights. For those who like tracking calories or macros, this makes a big difference and gives a much more reliable calculation. The Garmin app collates all this data in a very comprehensive manner too, giving you screens and screens to read through when you're done training. I particularly enjoyed seeing my top speed, stride length and cadence after a run. That said, a few things are noticeably absent, such as a score for overall sleep quality, which is implicit not explicit, or a VO2 max. On the other hand, it's particularly effective at motivating you to move. That's thanks to a step target that adjusts to better suit your lifestyle, and a move bar that fills up the longer you remain inactive. The streak of days where you meet your calorie goal is also clever. The OCD in you will want to work extra hard not to break that streak. But where all that data falls down is in just how obtuse it is. Seriously, the Garmin Connect app looks like it was designed by someone on hard drugs. Nothing is where you expect it to be. There are 2 separate ways to look at your sleep, which show different information. Calories burned are surprisingly hard to find, both for each day and after a workout. It's not a problem if you're willing to go digging, but it's hardly intuitive, and it's a bit of a pain when, even months later, you're still struggling to remember where you need to go to find certain information. Also disappointing is how clearly aimed at runners the device is. While it does support weightlifting, it insists on telling you how much distance you've covered as the main metric when you finished a workout. And of course that figure is normally a fat 0, which isn't exactly motivating. It provides just as much information in this regard as the competition, but it still feels like a bit of an afterthought rather than one of the intended purposes. What's great about the software though is the Smartwatch stuff. This is a fitness tracker first and a smartwatch second, but the ability to get notifications on your wrist is something I'd grown used to with the Microsoft Band, and it's nice to find it present and correct here. Better still are the number of different apps available to install, which can greatly expand the watch's capabilities. These include music controls, a stargazing app, maps, a calculator, that missing VO2 metric, and even Flappy Birds. It's an absolutely rubbish version of Flappy Birds, sure, but it's definitely neat for showing what the device is capable of. Overall then, this is by no means a perfect device, and the UI, screen brightness and build quality could all do with some work. But as a reliable way to track all kinds of different fitness data for days on end without a charge, it's quite possibly the best option out there.